Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today's video I'm doing my January wrap up. I'm so excited about this wrap up because I read 10 books this month, and I'm really happy because I got to double figures, and that means I can buy 5 books this month. But we all know that I'm going to buy more than that this month because it's already the 1st of January, and I've already bought 4 books. So I'm going to move straight ahead into this wrap up. Any books used that are mentioned in this video will be in my Amazon A store down below. I will link that for you if you want to go and check that out. Starting off with Kate Tiernan's The Darkest Sphere, which is the first book in the Birthright series by Kate Tiernan. It's her new series, and let me tell you, she started off an amazing story. This is about a girl who comes from a family of shapeshifters, and they can shapeshift into jaguars, I can't say the name, but those panther type animals, right? So the parents get killed and she doesn't want to be a shapeshifter, so she kind of pushes away that side of her life, and then she goes and lives with other family who she finds, and she has to embrace it, for the killer seems to be coming after her and her kind. Guys, you need to get this book. It's amazing. There's a brilliant love story in it, but it's more action and more paranormal based instead of focusing on the love. Now, we all know Kate Tiernan can write some amazing love stories. This is definitely one of them. Go and check this book out if you're a fan of the Sweep series or any other Kate Tiernan books. And the cover is so gorgeous. I love the UK edition. Next, I read Everneath and Everbound by Brodie Ashton. Now, I was sent these for review from Simon & Schuster. Kat, thank you so much for sending me this series. I'm absolutely in love with this series. It's about a girl who starts off in Everneath, which is like the equivalent of the underworld, basically. And she then goes back up to the normal world, and she only has 6 months left to say her goodbyes and see the boy she truly loves. It is a love story, but it's about that kind of saying goodbye, the time, time ticking on. Is she going to leave? What's going to happen? Now there's a mysterious, sexy, handsome boy that comes in to the story and tries to entice her back into the underworld, into the Everneath. Now this is a brilliant series based around kind of mythology and love and action, and Everbound is an amazing sequel. The second book, Ever True, is coming out really soon, and I cannot wait to get my hands on it. I really recommend these books. I both give them a 5 out of 5 stars. Very fast paced and amazing, and the covers are gorgeous. Right? Aren't they just amazing? I love these covers, and I love the colours as well. The colours of the red dress and the black dress and that. Oh my god, my favourite read of this month was Sweet Evil by Wendy Higgins. This is a book about Nephilim and a girl who has heightened senses and can see people's auras, and she turns out to be something that she doesn't think she is. She knows she's special, but a sexy boy comes in, but it's all about demons and angels, and there's the 12 demons based on the 12 deadly sins, and she is a child of one of them, but she's also a child of an angel. And this is just an amazing story, guys. You need to pick this book up if you love paranormal. This is just it oozes paranormal. Absolutely oozes it. So definitely check this out. And the cover, again, is just gorgeous. And it's kind of this shiny cover, but I love it. And it's from Harper Teen. And I think this is an American edition, so yes. I got sent from Bloomsbury, A Breath of Frost by Alexandra Harvey. This is an amazing story about witches. Obviously, you know I love witches, and I recommend this book, 5 out of 5 stars. It's about a girl and her 2 cousins who go to lavish balls, and it's very historical fantasy. It's very historical fantasy-esque, and they go to lavish balls in London, but they don't know that there's this other reality, that there's witches and warlocks being bad witches. And basically at one of the balls something happens, and their heritage and their powers are unlocked, and they are completely immersed into this witchcraft reality world, and it's amazing. They have to harness their powers. Yes, guys, there is a school involved. They go to, well, one of them goes to a boarding school. So guys, if you love that and you love love stories as well, because this is such a good love story, and a story about family, and a story about magic, and a story about history in London, then this is for you. You should check it out, and the cover again is gorgeous. 5 out of 5 stars. Thank you, Bloomsbury. Can't wait for the sequel. I also read Imposter by Suzanne Winokur. This is sent to me by Hachette, and I loved this book. It's a sci-fi thriller mystery about a girl who can shapeshift, and she's a part of this agency with other people with superhuman abilities, and she gets sent to cover this mystery case where a girl is dying, and she's the girl who is dying is part of many other girls who've been killed, and she has to take her body and shapeshift and become that girl and pretend that even though this girl that's just died, she has to pretend to be that girl, if that makes sense. And she is on the run, she's in a love story as well as entwined into this. There's superpowers, there's mystery, there's murder, who killed it, who didn't. Guys, I'm obsessed with this book and I cannot wait for the sequel. I also give this a 5 out of 5 stars. I've had a really good reading month this month. And look at the cover. I love it. I absolutely love the cover. And it is true. It says on the back, if Veronica Mars was in X-Men, and it's completely the best line to describe this book. And I cannot wait for the sequel. Thank you, Hachette. This was amazing. For Christmas, I was given Anna Dressed in Blood and A Girl of Nightmares by Kendall Blake. I love Kendall Blake. She's one of my new favourite authors. She's absolutely amazing. This is by Books with by Hachette, I believe, or Hodder. These are an amazing sequel, an amazing series about a ghost hunter who falls in love with a ghost, and the trials and tribulations about being in love with a ghost who kills people, but then the ghost goes away and he has to save her, and there's other scary ghosts, and his father died, and then there's a secret order of people with secret knives and special powers, and there's witches, and there's psychics, and there's just fighting, and there's amazingness and death, and oh my god. Guys, these are amazing. You need to check this series out if you haven't read them. The covers are just stunning, and also the spines are gorgeous as well, and they look great on a shelf. So if you love your good-looking books, then definitely pick this up. And if you love action, fast-paced series about ghost hunters and witches and death, this is your book. This is your book. Get it. I also read The Diviners by Libba Bray this month. I also listened to the audiobook of it, and my god, I loved this book so much. It was amazing historical fantasy about people who are called the Diviners, and they have these special abilities. It's in New York in the 1920s, I believe, and oh my lord above, it is amazing. So good. I can't wait for the sequel. I think the covers have changed. I'm a bit peed off about that, but covers always change, so I just need to get over it. But amazing, amazing, 5 out of 5 stars, and obviously my cover is lovely. The last book I read was Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. Thank you, Quirkbook, for sending me this. 5 out of 5 freaking stars, guys. This is a brilliant sequel. You are really immersed into the world of Miss Peregrine and the peculiar children in the first book, but in this book you explore more of the world and go through different loops to times, and you meet other peculiars, and I just fell in love with this story. Like, this is a really, really good series. His writing skills is amazing. The way he incorporates creepy pictures into his story is amazing. Every time you turn a page, you're hoping a picture to come up. And it just really, really sets a story in your head. And I just love this series, guys. If you have not picked up Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, I really, really recommend you do. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm in love with you, Ransom Riggs. I am in love with you, so thank you very much. So there are the books that I've read in January. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you've read any of these books or are interested in any of these books, please leave me a comment down below. I'd love to get talking to you there. Also, I'll leave my Amazon store if you want to check out any of these books and maybe buy them. It would really help me out. Thank you. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you on my next video. Come tweet me, links down below. Bye. Oh, that was unattractive, but hey ho.